Yes, man, it's your boy Kid, you hear me? Shout out to Mikey T, the movie star, you feel me? Right now, y'all on Report Card Radio. You know what it is, man. Tap in, tune in, you dig?
Can you tell me about featuring on 50 Cent's album Animal Ambition? What do you
hmm
remember about that the most?
Man, the songs on Animal Ambition, bro, like that I'm on, that was the first songs I ever recorded for 50. You know what I'm saying? Like the first day I actually met 50 face to face. He was in New Orleans. I was in New York at the time too. He called me and I flew back. I went met up with him. He had like a studio, like the studio van. He was on a movie set. He was shooting a movie at the time. So he had this little studio van or whatever, right? And he was like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you these beats. You know what I'm saying? Take them home, write to them or whatever, and then come back and record it. And for me, I'm like, man, what? Like, you must don't know. Like, you feel me? Like,
I
so
just
look,
came back
so
from New
so as he
York.
left up there to go finish his scene. By the time he came back, I had all four songs done. All four of them. You know what I'm saying? All four of them. And he used like three of them for the Animal Ambition. You know what I'm saying? Which like he switched it up. Did the hook, did whatever he wanted to do with it or whatever. But we recorded that shit like the first day I met him. The first day I met him, for real, for real.
Do you remember what movie set 50 was on at the time?
Yeah, it was the movie he shot with Forrest Whitaker. It was an alright movie too. He shot it with Forrest Whitaker and your boy Robert De Niro.
Right.
Yeah,
That was Freelancers.
yeah, freelance. Yeah.
Word. So you actually got invited to that movie set. That must have been a little bit different for you as well.
Well, not really. What was different was actually like meeting him and being in a van that's actually a studio. You know what I'm saying? Like that was totally different. I ain't never saw that before. I never saw that before. Like that was totally different for me. But like everything else being on movie sets and stuff, like I moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I've been there a lot. You know what I mean? And around that time, man, it just seemed like everybody was shooting movies in New Orleans. So I was always running into like movie sets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, while I was out there on the set, I was in that studio van. You know,
Can you tell me about the experience of being added to G Unit?
it showed me that he kind of wanted me to get the light. You know what I mean? That I deserved to be in by putting me with the unit. You feel me? Because at the time when I first came around, the unit, everybody wasn't around then. You feel me? It was just me, 50. Um, yeah, you would come around every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else wasn't around. And when everybody else did come around, I looked at it like, cause first and foremost, I was a big ass fan first. You know what I'm saying? So I was more happy that the unit got back together. You know what I'm saying? For real, I wasn't even thinking about him putting me a part of the group. You feel me? But it's like I said, it showed me that how much he, what I'm saying, believed in my, in my skill. You feel me? He knew that I could fit in and what I'm saying, and go with the best of them. You hear me? For real. But but to me, when he made that move, I was like, yeah, like what I'm saying, it's my time to prove as far as like just to the world. You know what I mean? How good of an artist I really am. You know, and I think I did that. You know what I'm saying? I think I did that, man. I think I did that.
What was your most memorable moment as a part of G Unit?
I would say being overseas and we doing it. No, summer jam. When we did summer jam, bro. Summer jam. We on stage. I look up. It was like one of those what you call it, surreal moments. Like I look up, I look to the left of me. I got 50 Cent, Lord Banks. You know what I'm saying? Yayo on one side. Look to the other side of me. I got Buck there. You got Nas right there, right behind me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got thousands of people in the crowd, and it's summer jam. You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy about that? That the year before that, I couldn't even get in summer jam. You feel me? The
Yep.
year before that, I couldn't even get in summer jam. I remember going to summer jam, trying to get tickets, trying to get in, trying to whatever I could do just to be a fan in the crowd, and couldn't even get in summer jam. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on that stage, and that shit was epic. Summer Jam was epic.
So, Kid, you mentioned it a little bit, man. I got to know about this overseas touring. When you was touring overseas with June, it was it Asia? Was it Europe?
It was mostly Europe, Australia, Africa, Spain. You know, like we really went everywhere, man. Like everywhere, for
That's
real.
experience to share with your family for a lifetime, man. What's the itinerary? There's got to be so much itinerary. Is there any time to have fun?
Um, my fun, like after doing all of that stuff, like all that was my fun, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm coming from nothing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Straight from the hood, for real. I had just before we had to took our first trip, like overseas and stuff, bro. Like, I'm just coming out of therapy. You know what I'm saying? You know, from getting shot up and shit. So I'm out there, I'm performing and all kind of stuff. You dig? I got a colostomy bag on, everything. You know what I'm saying? So just being in that whole environment, like it opened my eyes up to so much. You know what I mean? It showed me it's so much out here. You know what I mean? And like that just did so much for me mentally. You feel me? It did so much for me mentally, man. Like, and that was my fun because you know what I'm saying. Like when we was doing all of that, you gotta understand. Like I was single. I was, you know what I'm saying. I was wild. Like I was wild. So I was making the most out of everything for real. Like they'll tell you, man. Look, first time we in Spain, I ran up the hotel phone bill to like $2,000. Yeah,
That's some
the
Biggie
hotel,
shit, man.
huh?
That's some B.I.G. shit, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, because you know my phone, my actual phone, it wasn't working. So I'm gonna use the hotel phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, cause you know I won't call everybody. You feel me?
That's
Like
lit.
man, we in Spain, and we this and that. This, you know what I'm saying? So you know, like just that whole experience, man. You know, like I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I soaked it in, man. You know, for real. Like it's nothing like that shit, man. It's nothing like it.
Wow, that's
Nothing
amazing,
like it.
kid. And congratulations, by the way, on your marriage as well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's what really humbled me and settled me down. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing too because I'm able I'm able to focus now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because that was one thing I didn't have in my life was stability. You know what I'm saying? I just was very just unstable, man, and now, you know what I'm saying, I got stability. You feel me? I could focus now on my music. I could focus on, actually moving forward without dealing with any kind of drama. You know what I mean? So now my only focus is my career and my family.
Let me ask you, were you working on a solo album with G Unit? And if so, what would it have been called?
Yeah, yeah, man. I was always working, man. I had the album Street Fame. You know what I mean? Which I'm still gonna drop it. I'm still gonna drop Street Fame, but it's gonna be with, like more newer songs. You know what I'm saying? More up to date songs and stuff like that. But yeah, man. I had the Street Fame album. Um, I had what else about naming this goddamn album, man? You know what I'm saying? I had like 3 albums done. You know what I'm saying? 3 albums done. And with 50, he just was like, yo, it's about the timing, and you know what I'm saying, let's let the G-Unit thing blow you up more, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? But like I said, man, like I'm all for some reason, bro. Even from Wayne to 50, for some reason, man, I'm always like I always get the short end of the stick because they be dealing with personal issues with other people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm there, so you know what I'm saying. I gotta kind of you feel be around and shit and all that shit too. You feel me?